Wait, no, they all are the same. They're just misaligned. That is bothering my OCD horrendously, making me fucking overthinking this. 2, 2, 4. Okay, I don't know. I just don't know the idea. Because, okay. I'll give you an easy puzzle. You should try to enter the correct. Do I gotta talk to somebody? Because I feel like I'm missing things here. No? Okay. I'm just bad at these things. Puzzles are not my thing. Especially when it involves numbers. It's a patternish thing. I'm doing good. I'm doing fantastic. Enjoying this game. How are you doing, Angel? If you want help, I can give you... Let me try and figure it out. It's a pattern-ish. Well, yeah. But... You want to just give it to me? I'm not going to figure it out. I don't see and 3. I don't see any pattern because there's no information for me. It's just here, do this. Like I need to know what characters what represent, otherwise I'm lost. Like if some people can figure that out on their own, that's perfectly fine, but without any information, I can't. I can only assume some of the numbers are going to be the same, but I could be wrong on that front. Because that 5, 9 at 3 at 5, it ends 271542. I can only assume the 5 is a 2. So I can only assume that that would be a 2. But every other at changes. I just don't understand, so I don't know. Two, 8, 5, You gotta multiply the first two numbers is your first... Wait. You gotta multiply the first two numbers is your first number, so 5 times 6. So, okay. Interesting. So, 30? Oh, and then is it 6 times 7 then? Okay. So then it's... Is it 5 times 7 then? No, it'd be... Yeah, would it be 5 times 7 and then 6 times 7? No? Well, I don't know. I'm not actually asking when right now I was just thinking to myself, since you gave me a hint without straight up telling me, I was actually trying to figure it out. Okay. Yeah, that's what I said. That is what I said. But I said that. You said no. I said both 5 times 6, 5 times 7, and 6 times 7. When that was 5 times 6, 5 times 7, then... But I said all. I said 5 times 6, 5 times 7, and 6 times 7. Because there's you need 3 answers, or 3 numbers. 5 times 6 gave you 30, 6 times 7 gave you the 42, then the only one left would be 5 times 7. But if it's 5 times 7 first... No? Okay, then it's definitely not that. I meant you typed in... Oh, I did? Ew. Well, yeah, first I did. Because I was trying things. Okay, it's not that either. Yeah, no. I was thinking things. That's all. It is tricky. It sounds like it. The last one was hardest. Well, at least I know it's that and 5 times 7 of all things? Why? That's so weird that it jumped straight to that. If that's the case. Well, if that's the case, then... Hold on. This is why I don't like hints. Because now I'm confused. But I had that. And you just said 3, you just said it was wrong. I'm very confused. Very lost. I thought you just said having 6 times 7 as my second number was wrong. I'm very lost now. This is why I hate math. It just shows how stupid I am. You typed... Yeah, because I was thinking. I was trying. Dude, yeah, I was trying. All right? I'm thinking things here. I'm not... When I'm typing in these and thinking out loud after you give me the hint, I was just testing it. I don't know. I'm legitimately trying to do this and the math. That, and I guess I'm misunderstanding you entirely because I thought you said I was wrong, so yeah. Just give me the damn answer. I'm not gonna figure it out. I'm tired of being stupid. Just tell me. Trying to think I'm doing... Just thinking about math is hurting my head. And then I gotta sit there and try to forget that this ever happened because I'm gonna sit there and dwell on the fact that I had help for this. I really don't want it. I really don't. Because it proves that I can't do things on my own. And I'm trying to break away from that. Fine. Okay. I'm not gonna waste your time then, because I don't want to be doing that if I'm not gonna be able to progress it. So I don't waste your guys' time. I'm gonna move on. Because, yeah. I don't even want to think about doing math right now at all. Like, ugh. I really suck at math, guys. I can barely do addition and subtraction. Don't even get me started on anything above multiplication and division. Like, I literally have to use my fingers and still count with, like, 5, like, anything that's, like, not a 5 or a 2. I can't do mental math, and I don't even know any fractions at all. I don't know where they get fractions from. Like, I just don't know any of that. I'm not good at math. Don't even get me started on measuring. I can't even read a ruler. It's not that they didn't teach me well, it's that I never knew how to read a ruler. I don't care if they taught me. I suck at math. You're not gonna teach somebody who sucks at something. That, or if it's boring. I have a horrendous attention span. If something is boring, I am not learning. I don't care if I have to. You're missing the point. The point isn't I have to learn it, it's that I can't because of an attention span. There is nothing you can do about it. I'm not taking medication for it. Fuck that. Fucking. No, I'm not passing this up, but I don't want you guys to sit there and dwell. I also don't want the help either. No, I don't. I really would love to figure this out on my own. But I don't want you guys to see how stupid I am. You see that enough. I don't need this with this. Hey, how are you doing, Pre-Law Flipper? How you doing? Much love to you, dude. I hope you're doing well.
See, that was me flying in, blowing the roof off this. Not in here. See him? Okay, cool beans. Flipper Ohana with the W. 8. Thrones Ohana W. We're gonna. Oh. Okay.
Hmm. 7. Decent. Why is there an asterisk and at sign? I just lack information. I hate math questions because at least they give you context. Right. If only I was smarter. That's dumb. That's dumb.
too easy.
My ass? It was not. I didn't even figure that out. I looked it up. I was not gonna figure that out. I told you. When I said, give me the answer next time, do it. I told you I wasn't going to get it. I'm not good at these math things. You guys know how I feel about wasting time and being ass.
Facility is in need of repairs.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, it should be useful in understanding the current status of the city.
I'm sorry I had to look that up. I really don't like that at all. It really pisses me off. Just like how I missed that one item early because that fucking pole broke or whatever because my character wasn't spinning right because I couldn't fucking get her to do it. I'm still mad about that too. Like, you guys gotta put up with my constant map checking. Like, I'm just a failure. Honestly. And it's not gonna stop. Sorry. But thank you guys for putting up with it. I love all of you. But I will not ever think highly of myself. Okay, there was nothing there. This area, I feel like I've been through a good portion of it, but I feel like I know I've missed a shit ton of things. Anyway. Ow. Hopefully we can get on to some fighting eventually here. Till then, I'm gonna be doing this. Scrap planes, talk to Lily. I appreciate you. Thank you. I thank you. I'm sorry. It's just years of it, so I have low self-respect. Telephone! I appreciate you, 3. And I appreciate you not wanting to help me right away, but I knew I wasn't getting past that. I didn't even think that it was times. I figured you had to multiply them, or add them together, but I didn't think it was multiplying. Like, I don't know why they can't just put times, the times symbol, the X symbol, instead of the at. I don't... Honestly, I forgot that if the at sign is used as multiplication time, because I don't ever see that. And I don't care about math. Math is useless to me. Even though I need it at work. That's why I'm so bad at my counting, because my memory sucks. My counting doesn't suck. I don't know how anyone sucks at counting. It's my memory is ass. I may miscount, or I'll forget. That and people just talk to me and I can't focus. You guys see it in my streams. It's hard for me to play a game simultaneously and talk. I actually encountered a dying angel during my treasure hunt in the wasteland. Though her claim was mostly preposterous, I believe it was worth documenting. The Eve Protocol, the Mother Sphere plan to exterminate all Neathibus and take back Earth. I couldn't help myself but to ask, are you out of your damn mind? When she briefly told me of this plan, who in the world would think sending only a few airborne squad members to do the job is a solid plan? Well, apparently this one airborne female is ready to kick ass and take all the soda cans. We all know the cursed colony extinction. If Mother Sphere wants Neathibus out of the picture, dropping a few chunks from the moon will do the trick. You really think she won't do it because we'll all die as well? Really? She abandoned us and left us here to a bag of scraps decades ago. She's being merciless all of a sudden. She's not being merciless. This guy. It's this fucking douchebag. Lily! Lily's a cool character so far.
Eve! Come take a look. Come.
I love her eyes. Her eyes are amazing. Multicolored eyes.
A drone?
Stretch your arm out in front of you. Go on.
The drone is different.
Yes, this is no longer the drone you knew. It's an all-new, upgraded Drone 2.0 that can launch long-range projectiles.
As long as he doesn't want to see himself as a season.
This is more than just an upgrade. It's an evolution! Now try hitting the target.
Oh, good. A floating target. And now this game just became I almost said Bayonetta. Until Dawn. Not Until Dawn. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Or not Until Dawn. What game am I thinking of? Until Dawn's that horror game. What am I thinking of? There. I don't know where that came from. I can't talk. Aloy, the fucking game with Aloy. I don't know why I said Until Dawn.
Now, focus.
There. Get out of here. I just can't think.
That's a
Until Dawn came to my head immediately. Don't know why. And it's not that
Tech at your service.
fucking game.
Damn kid, tinkering with my drone.
And my dick.
be very useful
I mean-
for the mission. Thanks, Lily.
Great. Let me know if you ever run out of ammunition.
Don't mind me. Yeah, now this just became... Now I just activated my ranger class. Okay, now with that outfit in the tutorial image, she literally looks straight out of Phantasy Star. It has that color scheme, similar bright green, shiny green color scheme. That's actually what this is. If you were to look at PSO2, the color green is very similar to that, and a lot of the outfits look very sci-fi, like hers. That's why this game reminds me highly of it. The only difference is this is more... Well, PSO is a bit more anime-ish with its model and art style. Like, that's more on the level... It's... I can't say it's on the level of Code Vein. Code Vein is straight up just anime souls. But PSO is much more anime than this is, by graphics. Hell, that game even has an anime. Knocking enemies off balance successfully using the repulse skill will expose their weakness. Range attacks deal greater damage when hitting the enemies. Additional types of mag can be used, upgrading in the drone console. I don't know how I feel about a gun, but we'll see. I prefer sword combat. Alright, so we can talk to Lily.
I want to go to the wasteland too.
Do you?
Or do you think I'd just get in the way?
Lily, I have to ask you something. I found someone who's been injured very badly.
You're beautiful.
She's too
I
weak
love
to
all of you
speak,
guys.
And there's no chance of her moving. The technology here won't do. Do you think you might be able to help somehow?
Well, yes. But do you really think this is a good time?
The people here, they have negative feelings towards the colony. Many of them think they were abandoned. I want them to see that our mission isn't just for the sake of appearances. Our mission is to save mankind.
Ah. Yup. Typical Eve. I can give it a try, but I can't guarantee a complete recovery. Also, there's a lot I'll need to prepare.
I understand. Just tell me what you need.
I'll send over the list. And please try not to spend too much time on this. After all, we still have a mission to complete.
I know. Thank you.
Send love to Angel Rose, guys. She is live with more Dead Space. Kick some ass and take some names and shoot some aliens. Send love to Three Legs, because he was live, but for that raid, send love to him as well, if you guys like your variety. Send love to Zero the Bunny, if you like Phoenix Wright and other RPGs like Final Fantasy and whatnot. I didn't mean it to sound like Phoenix Wright's an RPG, but he plays Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy and stuff like that. Send love to my man Billy with a 3 for an E, playing some Fortnite. Play me like a fiddle on a stick.
I want to go to the wasteland too. Or you just track down the materials, then
You can enhance your drone's functions by using whatever that just said. Attaches the hacking tool to the drone. Highly sealed chest can be opened. Okay. Attaches a charge blaster out to the drone. It can be charged and used in range mode. Oh, hold on. Hold R2 after selecting the blaster cell in range mode to charge the energy and release the fire charge blaster. Upgrades will allow you to charge up to 3 levels. Beam duration hold in time. Attaches a stinger missile. Oh my god, I'm going Solid Snake on them. Metal Gear. Stinger missile. Colonel. Enhanced slugs. Upgrade the slug. 20%. Hatches. Attack. Yes. Upgrade drone scanner duration of... Oh, please, yes! Upgrade... Oh, damn, yes. A can detect... Okay, that made my night. I want that. But I want my Stinger missiles. I'll take a slug. Why not? Take all of the main. Upgrade the slug magazine to 40. Ew. Bye. Oops. Oh yeah, that is a bit longer. I still feel like it shouldn't wear off that fast, but that's alright.
I want to go to the wasteland too. It means the grand opening.
Okay, we got is Oh, I don't need that many. I mean, that doesn't take a lot. Never mind. I thought I was buying up maxed for a second there first. Shotgun shells. Yeah, I'm buying me some ammo. Grenades are not something I probably wouldn't use much, but I'll...
I brought back what you asked for. Here.
Great work, Eve. How was your walk around the city?
It looked a little sad. So much empty space. Anyway, let's go to the wasteland, Adam.
Well, there are still some issues with the tetrapod steering system. So I'm afraid we're not able to leave just yet.
Then when will you be ready?
Unfortunately, it's going to take longer than a day.
Then I'll go ahead on foot. You can use the drone to guide me.
What? The wasteland is a lot bigger than you think.
I can't just sit here and wait. In fact, I want to see the wasteland with my own eyes.
You're one of a kind, Eve. All right. I'll guide you with the drone.
Eve, please be careful.
Yes, thank you.
The wasteland is that way.
Eve, there's
Ew.
something I didn't tell you.
They actually do things?
About time the drone got an upgrade. Come over here.
I didn't... I thought the outfits were cosmetic. But, well, it's a... They all do the same thing, but with one you don't get shit. Oh. Well, yeah, no, they don't. Technically, they're all cosmetic, I thought. I guess there's a... I guess they give you that shield. I didn't realize that was a thing. I didn't realize they gave you an extra defense. Huh. That's kind of dumb. I'm glad that outfits don't do things, though, because then I would be having a more annoying time figuring out what outfit I want. Versus one that I personally like. That's why I love games that have outfit changes in them versus modding. Just because I feel like it looks better to me. But also it's actually real. Like, not just whatever. But yeah, I enjoy it. The outfits. Even if they do nothing. I'm used to that in games. That's the thing about RPGs that I love. But it would be nice if they had some unique stuff. But... Also, that is cool, though. And I'm not a big fan of the base leotard. But if that's the case, then that sounds like a challenge run for people. Especially on New Game Plus. I don't know how hard this game can get on difficulties or New Game Plus, but that sounds like this game potentially will have already challenge run potential. When you're naked. Because that's what usually people do in Souls already, is play naked. If they're speed running it, challenge running it, whatever. I generally play lightweighted because of how much better I got at Dark Souls. I don't even need to wear heavy armor anymore, but I don't play naked. I feel like I'm doing alright. I also bought a bunch of stuff from the one chick and gained her affinity up. I don't know if I can personally... You don't have to tell me, I'm not asking for it, but I don't know if you could find some of the stuff, but I am happy I maxed out her affinity. Because I like doing stuff like that, because now she potentially will do other... she updated her shop, which gave me some of the outfits that I was able to buy, stuff like that. So even if I could find some of this stuff, I prefer to buy it if I can, too. In some cases, it depends on the game. Okay, we got... What mission now? Device in the cave, find area went missing in the wasteland. Booty! I don't know. And now I get it. A company did promise to release like this game without censoring, and they did. I still don't get why people care so fucking much. Like, I get it, they were promised, but it's like, how thirsty you fucking assholes do you need to be? Like, I get the premise of being lied to, but also you guys are complaining about a game that has the focus of a girl showing off most of her or a good portion of her body. Do you guys really look at the fucking female that much that you care so damn much about censorship? If it was something more major, I can understand. Like, people were complaining about how 7 Rebirths lighting and some of the stuff looked pretty off. And it does, don't get me wrong. But how often are you staring at that? That's my point. That doesn't mean people can't hate it or dislike it or whatever for something like that. But to me, it's just like, if the game is fun, that outweighs it for me. Besides, I didn't buy this game to look at her. Yeah, she's hot. What intrigued me was the Souls combat. Honestly. I don't know why people like... Some people do over... hype up a character on a game, and it's just like... I see it, like, the first week this released, I saw it all over Facebook. And it's just like, come on, guys. And even now, I'm still seeing Tifa and stuff on Final Fantasy. It's just like, you guys care more about the looking at the characters in your games than playing it. That's weird. I don't even play games over this one. I am. Oh, you're replaying the game? Oh, nice. You don't ever play games past you beating them? Interesting. Huh. Yeah, I only replay games that I like enough. I mean, if I don't like it enough, I won't beat it again. Or if it's just not something I generally do multiple playthroughs of. Like Resident Evil and Silent Hill, I may do like maybe a couple playthroughs of, but I won't be doing it a lot. Dark Souls and stuff, I could find me playing over and over again here and there. Pokemon, I can do the same with. There's not like a lot of those kind of niche games. Like if I had 34 movie outfits in New Game Plus. Damn, that's amazing. Well, like I said, I know replayability in this I knew was gonna be good, especially with collectibles and outfits, because I knew New Game Plus is gonna have to add something, and maybe not. Dark Souls didn't, but I'm glad this did. Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth do. I know they add new things on New Game Plus or hard mode, which I equate that to New Game Plus if you keep your stats, because I'm on New Game Plus on Final Fantasy right now because I kept my stats, and they have added there's stuff in that I couldn't do on New Game, which is I love stuff like that. Yeah, got new earned skills. Oh shit, you get a lot of new stuff. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad they made an incentive for people to play it again. I meant to hit R. I jumped in. I actually jumped.
Looks a little sloppy, but it should be useful in understanding the city's current status.
I just teleport to you? Was it you that I needed to talk to?
Roxanne.
Ah, yeah.
What brings such a cute angel fluttering on by today?
See? She loves me now.
Appreciate it if you stop talking like that.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Okay, yeah, she's not, I think I bought her out. No, I'm not leaving.
Had a good time.
Let's leave it at
Giggity. Oh, I would be if I was your customer. Probably.
Of course. What brings such a cute...
I'd appreciate it.
Okay. I thought I had, I guess not. They had me warp here. Very confused now. That one. Find why did I warp here? I kind of wasn't paying attention. Thought it said to warp to the info broker or whatever it said. Okay. Oh, okay. Right. Okay, sir.
How dull.
Damn. Straight rejected. Wait, how does looking at my boobs go to getting a haircut? How do we go from looking at my boobs to having a haircut? What?
Hey,
Oh, it's you.
what do you mean, dull?
Oh,
You said it straight to my face.
I'm sorry if I offended you.
You straight looked at
Asking for an
her
apology?
breasts.
I just wanted to know why you said that.
It's a doll.
What is this place?
This is my shop, Gwen Hair Salon. I'm Kasim, the hairstylist.
Hair.
I style your hair so you feel better and confident. Your hair looks great. It's full of potential.
Your boobs don't, though.
That potential is hidden at the moment. That's why I say it is dull.
No, you looked at my breasts.
Are you saying you can make my hair less dull?
Of course. But I don't have the proper tools with me right now. Those so-called scavengers stole them. I can't run a business without my tools. But then they probably just threw them away. Those tools would be useless to them.
Thrown away? Where?
Things like that usually end up in the landfill and the wasteland.
Okay. I can look for them. In return, you will style my hair.
Sounds good to me. I'm missing 3 items. Scissors, hairdryer, and hair straightener.
Understood.
I'll be waiting here, Angel.
Gwen? Gwen? When is Gwen? Oh, a phone. Gwen, I will never forget you. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. Woo!
You must be the angel. Sorry, but can you spare a moment?
What's going on?
I normally wouldn't get a stranger involved in Sentinel's business, but I'm worried about my comrades and I can't afford to send a search party.
Hello.
What happened?
How are ya?
Naytibas are unpredictable creatures.
Fine, but today's been kind of like a
Finding
mad
new
day.
variant is not
That's
a
alright.
big deal, as long as we
Freaking,
can-
today, that's what we always do. So I took a walk to the Metro PC store to pay in
So
person,
we've been keeping an eye on it.
and their computer
But
things
one
are
of my
down,
scout
so I had to go
troops
tomorrow and
hasn't
do it.
returned to Zion yet.
Hmm.
A new variant.
It's all
you
good.
say?
Pain in the ass,
Yes,
walk over there in
a
the heat.
formidable monster. Its entire neck and shoulders had evolved into a weapon. I'll send you the coordinates. There's
Like
an
the moment I
abandoned
got
power
home, I
storage
did a piss out of
facility
grocery
in a remote
store, and like
corner of the
earlier, I was
wasteland.
just pigging out, and I
The
was just like
scout
just
team
sitting
was
here
guarding the area.
in the Vatican State, absorbing
So, you want me to find
the
those
food.
sentinels?
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
So what are you playing now?
Stellar Blade.
I'm surprised. Did you give up Final Fantasy?
Nah, not at the moment. I'm just giving it a break.
Are you are you just hopping on the hype train before it cools down?
This game, no. I'm not. I don't care about the hype. I just like that it's Souls. Souls-like with customizable outfits. The hype about it didn't. I don't care if there's hype about it. In fact, if it's too hyped, I will hate it.
It's like, how do you feel about the outfit changes? Cause like, were you able to see the original outfits before they got censored?
I haven't. I don't know what they look like, and I don't really care. But I don't. The only one I know that I know of is the bunny outfit, and that it has a slight censorship to the ass and chest. But I don't know what the other outfits look like, and even if they are censored, I don't care. I didn't buy this game for that.
Does it look like they also censored some of the gore?
I'm sure they probably have, but there's still enough gore to enjoy. I mean, I saw a chick get her arm cut off, bled out, and get stabbed in the gut.
Because like I mentioned before, I only played the demo to Stellar Blade, and it was okay. But like one thing that surprised me, apparently somebody on PSN played the demo fully through and they maxed out all their stats.
Oh,
and I was like, holy shit.
The stats for their outfits their gear? Good God.
Yeah, whatever it is, the little stat thing that's available in the demo, where it gives you like your like movesets or abilities, I want to say.
Yeah, you have a
I was like, God damn.
Yeah, you have a skill tree thing. If you're looking at my screen, you have a skill tree.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, you have a skill tree for your abilities, and there's 5 of them. I don't have them all yet. I don't know what the demo had. I would have probably assumed the base 3, which you have, and then you have.
I remember what it had because like, what?
And then you have equipment. Then you upgrade. Like, basically, you have shit that you put onto like your spine that gives you benefits like damage buff. And then you have gear that's basically like your Dark Souls rings.
Yeah.
So yeah, go on, man.
Because I was gonna say, like, I got you before. I played the demo,
Mm-hmm.
and like, it was alright. Cause like, I don't know like how different demos in the actual game. Cause like in the demo, you land like in this area. This girl gets killed in front of you. Then this guy on a motorcycle saves you. And then after that, you end up in like kind of like a city from the past.
Okay, that's where I'm at. Yeah, that's the beginning. That's literally the beginning. Yeah, the chick I mentioned that gets her arm lopped off and gutted. That's the chick that I mentioned that you just mentioned. And then the guy with the motorcycle he's actually right here. His AI or robot form.
The robot thing that talks to you.
Yep, Adam. I've actually met him and everything. But like, yeah, this is like the guy, and now it's a gun. I actually got to the point where you can use it as a gun.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I haven't fought yet, so I haven't used it yet, but I have ammo for it.
It's like right now, I started a new game in Elden Ring last night when I was talking to you.
Yeah.
Because like the friend from New York, for some odd reason, this past week or so, he's been inviting me late at night to just watch him play video games. And since the PS5 has this feature where I get to like picture the picture, so as I'm playing Borderlands, all half is like a tiny screen of him playing. And the last time he did it, he did a new game with Elden Ring. It got me in the mood. So I usually go deprive when I make a character, so I have more control over my stats. But this time I said fuck it, and I made the what's the class called, Hero? Because it had like the highest strength overall.
Mm-hmm.
I should check it out.
So I know the last time I played it, I made a mage. But even though the character is a mage, I'm using him kind of like a half-ass strength build.
Yeah.
Because I'm so used to just, whack, whack, whack.
Yeah.
What is this? The identification codes match.
I'm clipping through the floor. Can I move? Can I move?
And like right now, I was playing a few games of Apex. I just like, even though I'm already done with everything, I think I have, how many days are left? I have 2 days left before the season fully ends and the new one starts. So I was just fucking around trying to get better stats on my Rampart character.
Yeah.
But that might take a while because I think like because I already have like 4,000 kills, over 200 wins, and over a million damage for the character. But that's just because I've been playing this character non-stop since it got released like a couple seasons ago. I'm not like other people who have like a character and have like a shit ton of like kills and all that, like from like one season.
Yeah. Understandable.
Because I know there are people that all they do is play this 24/7. It's like, Jesus Christ.
What, this or Apex?
Apex.
I was about to say. Yeah, well, I mean, there's people that play one game a lot and that's it. Whether it's competitive or solo.
Yeah.
Like Lobos Jr. Like, all he did was Dark Souls. Yeah, he played other things, but his predominant thing was Dark Souls. And I stopped. I lost interest because it was just when you see like hundreds of his challenges, what's left, honestly?
No,
But like, yeah.
I feel you. Because like, you know me, the main thing I play a shit ton is Borderlands.
Yeah.
Like, even then, here and there, I had to give it a break and play something else, if you feel me.
Don't get me wrong. I put over 700 hours into Final Fantasy X in one like month or whatever it was, less than that even, and I didn't even beat it, and I had to stop, and because I also played through 10 too as well, and I 100%ed the story on that, and nearly almost 100%ed the game, so I did a lot. That's 2 playthroughs of 10-2 alone. Yeah, I did both those games in like 1 month's time, and I got very like tired of that after a while. Like same with us in Souls. When we did all that Dark Souls, even though we didn't do it like every day, sometimes there wasn't days where we may not have streamed together or whatever. Or some streams may not have been great because of cooperative in Dark Souls 1 or 2 was shit, but like generally we did it straight back to back from all the way through -3, because that was the one we kind of started with, and then that one had a massive break. But that's why I got so burnt out. That's why I can't.
I think when it came when I first started doing the Dark Souls 3, you took like kind of like a big break in between before you got back into it.
Yeah, I don't remember why, but it's probably because of how long that game actually is. Dark Souls is not a game that you should take chunks and breaks with, but 3 is so damn long. There's a
even though I think Elden Ring's gonna be our
longest one. Oh, it's by far. Yes, by far. And that's why I haven't beaten it a second full time. Because of how I want to platinum it, but it's so fucking much. And that's usually something I do back to back. Like with Demon Souls and Sekiro, I did those 4 or 5 playthroughs back to back. And each game generally takes about 3 or 4 playthroughs to fully do, maybe less depending if you're good at exploring and know what to buy. And
I know once we're able to get back into Elden Ring, you gotta do the playthrough, do yours a little bit, and kill that one dragon in the lakes. I did that on my own.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Around.
Okay.
And I was like for a good while, when you first took say you were done for the moment with Elden Ring, I just went back to the that one tower that had the teleporting mage.
Yeah.
And I just stayed there and I kept killing those enemies over and over again.
Yeah, I want to after I beat 7 real good. So I want to finish that. So I want them to go on to Monster Hunter or whatever. We have planned. Whatever we have planned.
That when it comes to like Monster Hunter, because like there's no PS5 version of Monster Hunter, so on the PS4.
Yeah, both Bloodborne, excuse me, Iceborne and all of Iceborne and fucking Rise. So I'm set on that.
Yeah, we still gotta get Rise of Mayan. Like when last time it was on sale.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, no, that's right. I forgot about that. You also want other games that you like more. So I'd rather get those out of the way.
Yeah. The only thing that kind of sucks though is how much you had to spend on the Final Fantasy one. Cause like if we didn't wait for so long, it would have been just like I think like 90 at most.
Yeah.
But I was kind of surprised, like how quickly people jumped on that shit. Cause I was hoping there would be a restock on the official store, but it never came.
Well, once I beat 7, I hope to fully be with you on Elden Ring after that.
The lone and level sands
Yeah.
stretch far away.
This is the largest land.
Because like right now, I like the new character. I'm also just kind of brush off the rust. I try.
Watch your step. If you trip, you might find yourself caught in the arms of death. All right. I've entered the scanned coordinates of Altus Lavoir. Let's go.
I killed the thing in there, and I killed the that one area that has the flowers that shoot the beam at you, and like it has a little like cellar with a magic witch that sells you flint magic. There's like an enemy I had to fight before I was able to get to her little chamber. Those are the only two like bosses I fought so far.
Yeah. Yeah, anything with a fog wall and a massive... Well, it doesn't have to have a fog wall. There are bosses without one. Anything with a massive health bar and a name at the bottom is a boss. Even if it's junk-ass bullshit and you literally kill it in one hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those base... Like I said, Elden Ring is full of fucking god-filler bosses, if you want to call them as such. Because a lot of them are just normal enemies that have a bigger health bar than normal. I don't like that. That's what the Chalice dungeon in Bloodborne did. It literally just, yeah, it made enemies bosses for no reason. Like a fucking pig? Hi? Fucking Bloodborne. You know, and the brain sucker. Or, yeah, like that. Like, it'll do that. Elden Ring also does that. It'll just turn random shit into bosses. Or then there's random big-ass enemies like those gargoyles. They are gargoyles. I don't know if you know what they are, but the big things with the wings and the long polearm axe thing. Yeah, those are gargoyles. They are harder than a lot of bosses. I consider them a mini boss.
I have it on my own without having you to like cover me.
Mm-hmm.
Or those little what is it? Goblins or things in the catacombs, where you could get the leaf flowers. Like you know, like the one the very beginning area you could go to, as to like by the beach area.
Yeah.
Like even those little goblins are like pain in the ass, and like half the time they'll murder me.
I can feel that. I feel it.
There's an issue with the supply network.
But like so far, I have not died yet with this character. I'm proud of that.
Yeah.
This is gonna be tricky.
But you know, it's bound to happen.
Oh yeah. I've already gotten fucked in this game, despite my Dark Souls experience. And my pairing's not bad. I got some work to do, but the first
What difficulty are you on?
normal.
Like I think I told you, I did the demo on easy, and it gave me more leeway when it came to trying to do the parry or the block.
I always play neutral like normal. I don't know how hard the game actually gets. There's also a new game plus.
Okay.
Which not a lot of these Souls, some of these games don't have a lot of the time, but yeah, like this actually, like Dark Souls, it actually has a new game plus. I don't know how much it's gonna scale. I don't know what's new. That according to one of my friends, his name's Three Legs, he mentions that there's new outfits and other unlockable equipment and things that you can get.
Why am I not surprised that Felix played this?
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. I've been watching him play it here and there. I've forgotten pretty much what he's done and fought, but like I've been watching him on and off play this.
I remember seeing like clips of people doing the demo from like TikTok. Like one guy's like on his chat. I know you guys are degenerate, so here you go. And he removed the outfit from his character.
The skin. Oh, so he has the base skin suit. I don't like that outfit. I personally do not like the outfit. But yeah, I get why he did that. This guy is the equivalent of the little crystal lizards from Dark Souls. I don't know if you're watching, but these little balloon enemies, yeah, they're the equivalent of the crystal lizards. They give you special drops.
I was like, right now I haven't played anything right now. I'm just in the lobby of Apex. I haven't started around the match yet.
Okay.
So I'm also quickly doing a thing on in my mobile game, Club of Deadly Sins. Right now they're doing a crossover with the anime called Shield Hero.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a repeated crossover, so they added 2 new characters, and I already got them. But it's like a special like boss.
Yeah.
You could do every day, and I'm doing it real quickly before it refreshes for the next day around like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Hey, Wolf, how are you?
Hello.
You don't sound happy.
Hello, Wolf. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay, Descendant have been spotted around Shion. They've been conducting multiple
Are you
operations
sure
over the
you
years.
okay?
The first
Legs
time they've
not
been
too sore. Tucci not too sore either.
referred to me.
Nice and comfy.
That explains why Eve is so strong. I mean, I knew it because she's been enhanced. She's been enhanced, but I haven't met any other character yet that is, the main character is called an angel in this. She's
Or
basic.
Wolf, or do you need some stuffing?
She's
What?
basically sent from space to clear out this bullshit,
Hey, food.
and she has
Hold on,
superhuman strength,
I gotta grab something.
which explains why she can handle all this shit by herself. But I haven't met any other angels in this game. Yeah, she's called an angel. These characters, I guess, that are sent from the space colony are to wipe out this bullshit. They're saviors. People see them as saviors and all that. But I already have a feeling that their so-called prophet is the one starting this whole thing. Because I've seen this kind of idea somewhere, and I can't put my finger on it. The world is in a cosmic, near, cosmic, yeah, I can barely say the word. Near extinction, fucking monsters. Then there's prophecy. There's a guy that has a prophecy about some saviors coming down. The character is you. Then it turns out, there's like some safe space haven that they have. Yeah, I have a feeling that's where they're going down there. They're claiming it's safe, but they're forcing people down there in some way, and then they're turning them into these monsters. That's my belief.
It doesn't help that a lot of games have that kind of concept.
Yes,
Like,
and that's
the,
my belief.
Dead
what's
Island
happening?
has that concept. Dying Light has that concept.
Yep,
don't know
I
if you've
thought.
heard of the Monster Hunter clone God Eater Burst?
No.
Same concept.
Yeah, I figured I've heard that concept somewhere.
Even Cold Bean kind of has the same concept as well, I want to say.
I haven't beaten enough of that, but yes. Actually, I could see it now that you mentioned
And I
that.
could also say, Forever from the Ashes, there's like a shit ton of enemies that kind of have the same idea. Shit, even The Walking Dead kind of has kind of the same shit going on with its spin-off series.
But yeah, like there's this guy who's like, you are the savior, and then there's this hideout, the blah blah or whatever, the safe haven place. Yeah, I've already encountered messages from. Oh, chill with the volume in the background there, Wolf. I've already seen messages from people on Left Behind saying that they don't believe the prophet, and I was like, okay, I knew the moment I saw him, or before I even saw him, that he was gonna be bad.
I didn't know my Switch was that loud.
Oh no, it just picked up. It may not generally be all that loud. It might have just been that, but in general, sometimes it may have certain sounds that'll pick up, and it just hurts my ears because I have you guys up a bit, and again, I can adjust the volume in my headphones versus to what you guys hear on Twitch. So that's probably a lot louder for me than it would be for whoever's watching. That's why it hurts me though. That's why I say, like, for Reaper, I'll mention, like, hey, volume, it'll spike a bit, and I'll be like, ow. It's not his fault, it's not your fault.
Doesn't help also.
No, I
Right
appreciate
now,
it.
I want to say my TV is dying. I want to say this TV is a TV my half sister got in her high school days years ago, and now at random the volume will go up or down, or it'll turn out by itself, or it'll switch to a different channel.
Yeah.
You can't hear me hitting the buttons, do you? I mean,
No, that's not too much of a problem unless it was really loud. It's more of less hearing a lot of dialogue and noise.
Can you just imagine if you're able to hear your buttons like, God damn it, Wolf, why are you flicking in the background?
What? I didn't hear the context. I wasn't paying attention.
Flicking.
It's like Wolf. It's like if you could hear your buttons in the background, be like, God damn it, Wolf, what are you flicking in the background?
It's just Joy-Cons. Yeah. Okay, this might sound like a stupid question, but anyone know the weakness to poison types?
Right.
We brought it up,
What's-
yesterday.
wait.
It's just ground and psychic.
Ground and psychic beats poison.
Okay.
The only I got confused because I keep forgetting because like Steel is immune to being poison. I always assume that Steel will be super effective against poison, but it's just regular damage.
I use my Iron Leaves.
Are you doing the fuck? What are they called? Arrow raids?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the ones that drop Urban Mysticas. I need more to make my shiny sandwiches. I'm running out.
Because do you just use it and keep making more until like a shiny spawns?
Well, it depends on how many. Like, if I'm in an outbreak and a shiny appears, I only use one sandwich. But if it's like if I'm shiny hunting in a non-outbreak, maybe 1 to 2 sandwiches I have to use.
I know there are people that save before they make it to save their experience and nothing happens. They just quit and reload the save file.
I was going to do that, but I don't do that. I know I waste my Mysticas if the shiny doesn't show. Maybe I should do that. It's save, then make the sandwich.
Because like I don't do it because like I still have yet to try to shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet. I'm old school. I'd rather just either breed or chain for the shiny. Seems more convenient.
The only problem
That's
is with doing
more
the breeding method in Scarlet, it takes longer because you have to make an egg sandwich for your eggs to appear in the basket, and you have to have your Pokemon that you want to breed and your Ditto on your party, and it's the only 2 Pokemon you want to have in your party, so there's no other eggs coming from the other Pokemon in your party.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that feature. I was like, where the hell
That's
did they take
really weird. I have not played all of it, so I haven't delved with any breeding or any of that. That is odd as fuck. Yeah, I love breeding my favorite one was X and Y, because that was one where I got a lot of a lot of shinies from.
I'll never forget
Because all you have to do is leave a Pokemon in the nursery, and that was it. Doing it on its own. With Scarlet or Violet, you have to physically make the picnic, set your 2 Pokemon that you want to breed, the Pokemon you want, and then Ditto to help breed, then make an egg sandwich with a level of whatever to at least make sure that the eggs are going to spawn in the basket, to then check the basket, see how many eggs you get, then run around the map to hatch them with a Pokemon with Flame Body.
Yeah, it's just like, God damn it, I was gonna check this out.
It'll come back.
Oh, you hear my end with this cricket noises.
I don't hear a thing, to be honest.
That's the crickets. I just got fucked by vagina faces.
Oh, now I was gonna say, one of the things I remember the most back on, I think it was Hardcore Soul Silver, back when the first white girl I ever dated, over at Rosie, I had to breed 2 shiny Charmanders, one for me, one for her. I remember mine wasn't that hard to breed. I think it was like under 200 eggs I got mine. But hers was over 300 eggs to breed before I got her goddamn fucking shiny Charmander.
My Charmander was 1,000. And this is combining that and Heart Gold and X and Y's. I had over 1,000 eggs.
I never really,
I counted.
For the starters in the earlier games. I more started doing it in the later games than the earlier ones.
I got Squirtle. I don't know if I still have them. I had Squirtle and Crystal. I bred Fennekin, Froakie in X and Y. I've got Charmander in X and Y. Who else did I get?
Just X or Y? Or did you
No, I meant just in general. In general, it doesn't matter which. Just X or Y. It doesn't matter. I just say both.
Oh.
My main game was Y, if that matters. I have both games complete, but it doesn't matter. Just Gen 6 in general.
I know I went hard on the DS/3DS generation because like both, I went so hard on breeding and sovereign setting for shinies. I had all the way from Gen 1 to the Gen right before Sun and Moon fully shiny.
Jesus.
Every single
Yeah, that's more
Pokemon
than me.
that you could get shiny and an ability, legitly, I had.
I thought I
had
did a lot of.
Pokemon that the legendary Pokemon, I have all of them shiny. They could get legally. If there was a shiny that wasn't available because it was shiny lock, I wouldn't have it. But everything
Yeah.
else I had shiny, legit way.
Damn, I thought I put a lot of hours in then RNGing for shiny legendaries and heart gold, and I got them all. And I thought I did a lot of work doing what is it? Platinum shiny chaining, which is actually my favorite method. Once you get used to chaining, it's very good. And I thought I got a lot of Pokemon because I literally.
You remember how much
Oh.
cool that was on a DS back in the day?
Oh, so was I. Mine is broken, sort of. But yeah, no, trust. I know you played more DS than me, but still.
Yeah,
Oh.
because well, pretty much me and Brad grew up together, and the only way I was able to play consoles was when I was at his place. The only thing I had was a DS. Whenever I was home, it'll be just a DS I'll be playing.
He lived at my house, aside from when he wasn't sleeping over.
Yep.
Literally, my pet. He literally. I'm not kidding. He could just walk in and like hang out for a few hours and go grab like something out of my fridge. My parents will not care. He's
I
family.
made myself useful because like here and there I also help out with the dishes.
Well, you know how to. Yeah, you know how to cook and you clean. You'll do your part. Yeah. I'm sure if they let you, you would probably cook something minor. But yeah, it's no.
Okay, I'm having a bit of a problem here.
What's wrong, Wolf?
My character started vibrating. Is that normal?
Your character is bugged on something to where he's literally pulsating. Or no, that is probably just because of clipping. Something is causing him to clip. Or, you know,
Well,
you're stuck.
I'm flying on my Koraidon, and I just started vibrating out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's.
I do know that when it comes to Scarlet and Violet, when I got it digitally, I was so happy I didn't have any issue. Well, like these bugs I kept seeing online when the game dropped.
Oh, yeah, I haven't either.
I was mad that I didn't have a physical version of the game. I was still kind of at least happy I was able to download it and play it at midnight. When the download thing.
The worst I had, I think, is crashes.
And like the only issue I ever had, 'cause I always played it on the TV. I never played it at hell mode, so I'd be too scared.
Mine was
about it, like,
mine was crashing.
booking out. And like
I had my Scarlet crash, I think,
Sorry,
5 times in a row when I first started.
didn't mean to interrupt
Because
you.
I was getting used to
Very
it.
good. Like the only thing that scared me was whatever the thing is called, your motorcycle. The one you
Your
get in
ride
Scarlet.
Pokemon?
The one you ride, the
Yeah,
motorcycle one.
that's just your ride Pokemon. It's either Koraidon or Miraidon.
Yeah, the dino one, not the
Rhydon.
future looking dildo one.
Miraidon.
Dildo.
But like I remember
Not
one
the purple
time.
robotic one, it's the dinosaur one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So not the vibrator, the actual dino. I remember riding that guy in the map and falling all the way through with the map. And I got so scared thinking I was just gonna fall and the game crashing on me and probably fucking up my data. But apparently, the moment I fell through the map, it was just an endless sea right below the map.
Yeah, see, I didn't get. I never got that either. I forgot what bugs I've had. I've had crashes though.
The game hasn't crashed on me yet. The only game that has crashed on me so far has been I think like last time I put the Nintendo version of PSN card to get the Sunbreak DLC on the Switch, and what was left over, they had the Doom on. What was the one that came out recently a while back or a year or so back? Doom Eternal. So it was on sale on the Switch. I bought it, and even though I know it's a major downgrade to the console one, that game here and there are too many enemies or too many demons on the screen. The game crashes really bad.
Ow, my neck.
Are you sure you're okay, Wolf?
Yeah, I went to crack my neck. My neck was hurting.
Like the way you sounded earlier, did I say you needed some stuff and I meant like you needed food?
No. It's my neck got a little sore from looking down at the Switch, so I had to crack my neck a little bit.
God, I wish I could have guarded that better, but 2 enemies that I'm not great with. One of them I'm not great with.
And the only
I
reason
know
why
usually like when a girl is kind of like
until this
upset or
time.
angry, like food is usually the answer.
Yeah, I'm not upset. Believe me, I'm not.
Yeah.
I can't be upset. Not on today. Not on Star Wars Day. I can't be upset.
I don't know why everyone says that.
No, because today's May 4th.
I know, I just don't. Just
But
stupid.
I don't know where it started from, but you know, it's a thing now.
I don't really know either.
I just never, I don't know, I have a weird thing where I never liked stuff like that. I'm a pain in the ass when it comes to shit like that.
It's kind of like I think like over here in America, they celebrate Cinco de Mayo tomorrow.
Yeah, dead,
And I know,
dead.
Like, I know like in Mexico they don't celebrate that. It's only here in America.
Well, technically, we celebrate two things. Technically Star Wars goes 3 days. It goes today, and then the 2 other days is like the other. Day 2 is like a day for the Sith, and then the other day is another thing for the Jedi and shit. I'm like, what makes the difference?
No, like I like Star Wars, but I'm not like a major fan of it.
Yeah.
I just died.
No, not Wolf, not Ernie Furry. No.
Can you refrain from the furry word? I get it, I am one, but we don't need to announce it all the time.
It's not like I say it 24/7.
No, I know, I just wanted to put that out there.
Look, I feel you. I have a guy at work who's constantly making it known I'm bi. And he still doesn't want to believe and understand that it's not a thing I chose. I didn't choose to like men. Same way.
I didn't choose to be a furry, I just liked it and
Well,
stuck
yeah.
with it.
It's interest. I still don't believe anyone just chooses an interest. That it's just you like what you like.
I'm going to die, aren't I?
If that makes sense. At least
There's
What
a
I-
Shadow Speaker at my gym, and somebody's trying to do it solo.
But when it comes to your preference for sex though, that's not something you choose. Like you don't just choose you could choose to date somebody, but you don't just ultimately fall in love with them by choice.
I just got beat by a hippo.
That's hot.
Okay,
But
yeah.
I feel you on that. Like, I know, like, when it comes to like my side of the family, the mom usually expects people to, like date like their own race, like
If you're not, yeah, if
dating
you're not.
another like either a native chick or a Mexican chick. But I surprised my mom. She'll be like, I remember like a while back, she's like, "Why are you always dating white women?" It's like, huh? That's what I get.
I remember when you never dated white women. Excuse me. You never did. You
In
always.
the context.
Sorry, no. My friend would always date his like other ethnicity. White is more of a recent thing for him because he's always
Yeah,
dated.
like the last few girls have been white girls.
He's always dated other like Hispanics or I don't. Have you ever dated black chicks or was it just like
No.
darker?
No,
Okay.
No, wait. I take that back. There was one. 'Cause I remember in high school I dated 2 Asians. I remember T.
Yeah.
I dated her.
I know you
And then
love
this-
Asians.
This other girl named I think she was like Sai. She was half Asian and half black.
Yeah, I was gonna say he has a big thing for Asian chicks, so he dated a lot of them, and probably some of his own. But generally, yeah, I remember him always mentioning like, didn't you always mention something about like how people like white women? Not in a like just negative sense, but more like taste sense. I don't know. I just remember
Yeah.
you always not you weren't interested in white women.
For some reason, like if you remember Rosie was she looked white. She was half white and half Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
And then after that, it just continued. The last few girls after her were white.
Yeah, you at the time you just didn't have interest in white chicks. It's nothing wrong with that.
Like even like the current ex,
But now you-
she's a white. She's German slash Sweden or Swedish, whatever they're called.
Ooh, damn. Swedes. Yeah,
And
Swedish.
she was like a typical white girl, freaking like blonde hair and blue eyes.
Typical German, yeah. Typical Aryan, yeah.
And I added the spice to her life because she didn't do a lot of things. She was like shutting like me. But I tried to take her out with me like here and there. Like she was
Okay.
joining me during the community days for Pokemon.
So you kind of broke her shell a little, which helps. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, yeah, you always had a thing for Asian chicks and other things like
yeah,
that.
but like sadly, there were like that many Asian chicks around us in the time.
Mhm.
Like apart from like the Asian family that lives on my block, you remember the Chins?
Yeah.
Like I could have had a shot with the youngest sister, Colleen. I never took that shot because like, I didn't want having drama with that family because they live on my block.
Yeah.
And like Jamie, the oldest one our age, I think she's not. I think she's lesbian.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because like I seen her Facebook like here, it's like you know her. She was quiet. She never like talked to us. She was like her own little world.
Yeah.
But like, I guess she was friends with like Colleen and those girls, Carla and all that shit. Yeah, I remember like a year or so back, I stumbled upon her Facebook and she looked like those typical lesbian chicks, and she was like living with a female, so I just assumed lesbian.
So how Alicia looks? Short hair?
Yeah, short hair, like kind of like the guy-ish look.
A more masculine face with the short hair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And like those typical like lesbian like tattoos on the arms.
And some lesbians may wear more men's style clothing. Not all do, but some do.
Which I never get that. It's like they'll hate on men, but they'll dress like men.
So yeah, some do. Some do. I'm not saying all do, because there are there's muscular lesbian women like who ride motorcycles, get dirty. And I'm not saying doing all that is a man's job, but there are, and they're usually seen or are lesbo. And I'm not saying that's a stereotype or trying to be an asshole for stereotype, but it is. Yeah. Same thing with gay men. So there's a lot of gay men who are femboys.
Yeah, cause like freaking like we were going to high school. There weren't that many like Asian chicks. It was a good amount of white girls and a decent amount of Hispanic girls.
And some.
And we had like a small group of black girls.
Some,
they were like the way loud ones. Cause I remember I used to get fights in the hallways. You remember that, Brett?
Oh my god. Yes. And it's always involving hair. The hair flying everywhere. My school is pretty bad. We never had any major scares when I was going there, but they have now. Don't they have like police guards now, or guards now?
I'm not quite sure if they have that now, because like things are no longer how they used to be.
Yeah. I mean, still, they had enough scares. Pretend like the fucking. We had a lot of the was assembly shit for safety and crap, so I wouldn't.
I know like a good amount of people that we know from like the college and high school are actually working at the Morning West. Like I can't remember her name right now, but if you remember Anna Laporte, her best friend in high school, she's working security at the Morning West. She's a security guard. And I don't know if you remember him from the college days because he was like below us. But I don't know if you remember a guy named Corey, a white dude with glasses.
I may.
He also works at the Morin College as security. And then another guy who was like before our time, but I think we met him at the anime club at college. A guy named Hans. I think he's like from like Ducky's group. He's also working at Morin West, but he's working as a IT person for them.
Oh, Reaper, check your go. I sent you a gift.
Alright, let me see if I could accept it. Like, I sent my gifts earlier today.
Because I got yours.
Alright, I send gifts usually on a daily when I can. The only time I don't send gifts is when I'm near my max. Then I wait for a while, and then I send like a mass group of gifts.
That escalated quickly.
It's so sad. And all because of a misunderstanding.
It kind of sucks though, like we can't be closer when it comes to like Pokemon Go. It would be cool if I had a feature, like if I could have your character teleport to me or vice versa, then we could do raids with each other.
Yeah, the only way we can do that is you'd have to send me a raid invite, but right now, it's hard to get raid passes.
No, I feel you. Doesn't it suck that they made it more expensive? I think it's $2 now for a remote raid
Yeah,
pass.
and they used
when
to
it
give
be like
you,
$1.
I think they used to give you 3 of them for free, like daily, and now
No,
they're
no.
not even giving them the free ones anymore.
Can't just let this
You still get
pass.
a free raid pass if you used it.
Overclocking
I
the game?
haven't, I don't know if
That
I
sounds
used my raid
intense.
pass.
Because like right now you get 2 free like in-person raid passes from the gyms right now.
I'm gonna double check. I think I used it.
But if you don't use it, you don't get one when you spin a gym.
I gotta check my items. I think I might still have one.
But sadly, we can't use that one for like a remote raid.
I have a free raid. I do have a raid pass, but no remote raids. I only have
Yeah.
the one where I can use it for myself.
Okay, so I thought that might be correct. So there is one, I forgot what the question was, but earlier on I had a question where I can basically kind of, I think it affects what kind of missions you can get, because there's a mission I just outright refused, but it involves me not being caught doing something. So there was a question that I could have
I don't remember how
had a good answer and a bad answer. So I think there's like a positive and negative karma system. I don't know if that's gonna affect anything friendship wise, because there is affinities in this. I bought like stuff from a merchant, and then she like now loves me. Literally, I'm not kidding. She literally calls me hot every time I talk to her.
Yeah, the raid passes now are like 195 Pokecoins to get one, and it's like 595 to get a few, and that's kind of dumb.
Yeah, because I think the 195 used to get you like 3 of them. Like, I think you could only hold 3. But they made it more expensive.
Yeah, three was the max, I think.
3,500,000.
I wish we could hold that many raid passes.
1,500,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000
passes before I started doing raids at my lower levels. Cause like for the longest time I never bothered with the raids. Like I'm not strong enough for a raid. Why bother? It's like every time I got like a free premier raid pass from like a quest or from an event, I just kept styling them up. And then like when I met the people that did raids at the park, I drained them like almost like less than a month.
That's why I haven't done any raids in Go, because I don't have any remote raid passes, so I haven't been able to do any of the legendary raids so far. Even the ones that are coming up, I won't be able to do them because I don't have enough Poke Coins to buy raid passes.
I want to go to the wasteland too.
Yeah.
It means the grand open.
I need a fire type. I'll use Ho-Ho. Haven't used him in a while.
Started a random game of Apex, I still be triggering team a lifeline and a bloodhound.
And I just got confused. Awesome.
I hate confusion in Pokemon. Cause I always get the shit kind of stick and I hurt myself.
I'm so lazy. I'm warping.
Nothing wrong with that. I mean, if it's there,
It is there, but the warp spot that it takes me that I chose is not even that far away. I'm just lazy. I also don't like that I can only warp from telephones. I mean, I guess Dark Souls did it with bonfires, but even that feels a lot better than the phone so far. Like I don't know. My direction is just ass in this, but I do like that you could teleport. I just wish you could do it more freely. I also wish there was a mini-map.
wait, there's no minimap?
Not that I saw. You got your map that you can look at in the menu. You don't gotta like one on screen.
That kind of sucks. Like, I thought it had a map, but like, I only played the demo.
Dude. It has this that you look at, and
Yeah.
there is waypoints here and there. Like you can have like a thing helping you, but it doesn't stick around all the time. Okay, let's see. Looking at you, solar tower. We got phone. Phone. I guess we'll head here.
And Wolf, how is your rating coming along? Kicking ass, or are you still confused?
Born.
Sorry, I have a question. I was muted.
I like
Yeah,
butts.
I was just asking how your rate's coming along.
Oh, I just beat it.
Awesome.
I got confused twice though.
That's racist.
Yeah, stupid Grumpig used confuse rate twice on my ho-ho.
Not on your hoe.
Not on the hoe.
Yeah, and my only fire move is Sacred Fire, and I almost ran out of PP to use it.
PP.
PowerPoint. I don't know what it stands for.
It's PowerPoint. I just like that a lot of games use PP for its whatever.
Abbreviation?
Well, yeah, no, just the name of they'll name it like Dead Rising experience is called Prestige Points. Pokemon's move points, power points. Like they didn't have to use PP.
I just heard a really loud siren.
I heard my death.
And what does death sound like?
A girl moaning.
Okay. Unless you're playing as a girl character.
I am.
Then that would make sense.
Yes, I am. Her name is Eve.
Never heard of her.
Stellar Blade. Good game. It's stellar.
I never played that.
It's new.
It just came out this month for the PS5.
That's why, because I don't own a PS5. Ow. Ow. Headphone got stuck.
Ow.
On the hair?
Ow, ow.
No.
Oh!
It got stuck around my ear.
Ooh.
Does anyone know what's the weakness for dark types?
Dogs
Poop.
are weak to fairy and fighting.
Okay.
And poop.
Okay.
Poop type.
I don't think there is a. Well, if there ever was a poop type, that'd be gross.
Poop type.
Alright, Pokemon, make a poop type.
Poop and piss type.
Okay, yeah, now we're pushing it.
Yeah, pee is grosser than poo anyway. It's all yellow and wet.
I thought it would be the other way around.
I mean, your pee can be brown and solid if you want it to be.
Okay, what pee did you look at?
You just said you thought it was the other way around.
I misphrased that.
No, no, you didn't. I'm just a smartass, and
I took it out of the wrong term.
that's okay. I'm just a smartass, but also you still did say that.
And I regret it.
But why? You
I
don't. You don't make solid brown piss and liquid gold shits.
Sure, if I'm eating gold.
That's hot.
Even though, like yesterday, before I turned my Switch off, I was still trying to figure out how to turn off the rumble. I still can't figure it out. So my Joy-Cons still vibrate even when they're connected to the console. But I'm playing in handheld mode this time instead of playing on my TV, because I don't want to kill the Joy-Cons this time. Okay, that vibrating is killing my hands. Thank you, Joy-Cons.
No.
I
Wish
don't.
could figure out how to turn this off.
I don't know how to poo. I believe in you.
I'm blinded.
Roll out, little guy. Roll out. You're blinded by the light.
No, well, I got blinded by my screen's light. I can
Roll
see
out,
the brightness
roll
down
out,
on my screen.
roll out, roll out. Roll out of a half.
Okay, how do we? Oh,
All right, y'all can not roll out at once.
where's the brightness setting? Oh, never mind. I'm like, where's my brightness setting? On the Switch, I found it. It's in the settings.
You're a setting.
I don't know how it could be a setting, but okay.
Everyone's a setting, technically, because they could be turned on and off.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong on that one. I'm climbing up a wall right now. Climbing up the mountain.
I see a dude spinning around in circles. He looks like a tumbleweed. It's fucking adorable.
Helicopter! Helicopter!
Oh, hello. Weird thing.
If
Nope.
he's spinning, spin!
Oh. Oh, I'm bad at the fucking bigger ones. Holy shit.
Yeah, if a person suddenly starts spinning, they're turning on helicopter mode.
Ah, dang it. I gotta remember push up. I don't
Isn't it just keep swimming?
keep touching myself enough.
That's do we swim?
I don't kick ass enough.
Kick more major ass. The more you kick, the more people will feel it. Okay, I don't know why I said that.
Fuck my face.
And that's not the weirdest thing I've heard.
It could be though. Ow! I did the wrong direction.
No, I've heard weirder. Believe me, I've heard weirder.
No, you haven't.
I have.
Oh no, fuck my face is the weirdest thing you'll ever hear. Ever. Ever.
Well, I've heard movies where they said weirder things.
I doubt it.
That, and I've watched Has Been, so
Nope.
harder.
Has been Hotel.
Alistair's my favorite.
Is that the radio demon?
Yes.
I liked him in the pilot episode. I don't like him in the actual episodes. His voice is not the same.
Yeah, they changed it for the episodes because since it was going on a streaming network, they had to change Alistair's voice actor for some reason.
That sucks. So, cause the OG one, he sounded nice.
It sounded more like he had a more radio effect to his voice. This newer voice, it loses a lot of the radio-ish effect to his voice. But you know what I find funny about Alistair? He's a deer demon, and yet he eats deer meat. So technically, he eats his own kind. Where I don't know if you technically say Alistair's a full deer, even though they say he has a deer tail. Where is his tail?
I don't like ads.
Because I know when it comes to, what is it, Has Been Hotel or Hellabos, I enjoy the cartoons, they're okay. I just cannot stand the fan base.
Hell of a Boss was funny. I mean, at least they kept Hell of a Boss on YouTube, but they couldn't keep Has Been on YouTube.
I think it's just because whoever is funding the episodes wants it on their streaming platform.
But yeah, it would have made more sense to keep Has Been on YouTube so anyone can watch it. Not everyone has the streaming platform that Has Been Hotel is on.
Yeah, because they're hoping for people to sign up for it and spend money on it.
Yeah, I used to have Prime Video. Don't have it no more.
The only thing I have is just my friend was nice enough to give me his Netflix account where he made me my own account.
Yeah, I have 3 streaming networks. I have Paramount Plus, I have HBO, and we used to have Netflix, but I think we lost Netflix.
I just have Netflix, and because of my cousin, he has this thing called Vudu. And cause like Vudu is like it's like somewhere you could like buy movies and seasons. Cause like originally he had it because Vudu had like a partnership with Walmart. And since he has 4 kids, he used to buy a shit ton of movies off of Walmart, and they used to come with a special like little code. If you put it on Vudu, it'll give you the digital version of the movie for you to own on there.
Speaking of something like that, I used to have the app for the app was called Crunchyroll. I used to have it because all the shows at the time used to be free. I had all the seasons for shows, and yet I went on it the next day, and it's like now you have to pay for the other seasons. I'm like, yeah, fuck that. Getting rid of it, just not deleting.
Yeah, because like I think Crunchyroll started as a pirate site and became like an actual thing. And now since like they took ownership of what Sony had in Funimation, like you don't think the library would get bigger, but no, only some stuff they put over to Crunchyroll. And I want to say like 50 or 60% of the animes that they had on Funimation are pretty much forever lost now. They're not putting them on Crunchyroll so much.
The only thing I was really watching. Whoops.
Are you saying that the Solitaire cover is damaged?
Headphone fell out of my ear.
I am sorry. Service drone.
I was only watching on Crunchyroll was this. My headphone again.
Resolve error as soon as possible.
It's an anime called To the something with the Sacred Beast, and it was a really cool anime, and I was able to watch every season of the show. And then a new season came out, and I'm like, why can't I watch the newest season of it? I had to pay for the new season. I'm like, what? Wasn't it free at the time? I'm like, what the
What
frick?
sucks
This
now
has-
is since the Crunchyroll is now a pay-to-view app now, or subscription. Since now they have like what is it? What's that M word? Monopoly on the anime right now. They're increasing their prices. I think like to $100 per month, and people are like, oh hell no.
Yeah, because it used to be where you were able to just have an account for Crunchyroll, and then you were like able to buy certain tiers to where you could get the anime earlier than Japan. You can get discounts in the store.
You'll get like same day release as the Japanese.
Yeah, you get same day release as Japan.
Because I remember with certain animes, you can watch the whole thing, but I think like here and there you have to watch an ad or two, and that was it.
Yeah, but the ads weren't even that long, to be honest. They were kind of short.
So I used to do Crunchyroll back in the day, but like the moment they win more subscription, I was like, alright, I'm done with Crunchyroll.
You know, I find the weather funny because a few minutes ago I just had the loudest rumble of thunder outside, and then nothing. It was just one little rumble of thunder. Where's the rain?
Oh, over here it's opposite. Earlier I heard a quick lightning strike outside, and then I heard rain pouring fast, but now it's gone.
How was it?
Oh,
like you have the crack, like the crack of the lightning.
Yeah.
I hate that. That scares the daylights out of me.
Since like I already mentioned, I'm in Illinois, it's like the water here is always whack. Like one day it'll be like below 0, and the next day it'll be 80.
Welcome to Florida.
There's only like one time I've been to Florida, and that was when I was like in middle school. Because my stepdad took us to Disneyland or Disney World.
Yep, there you go, because Disneyland's in California.
I always get it mixed up. It's the same shit to me. And then we went there. I think I was in middle school, grade school when we went there. And it was during the winter. But I just remember thinking like, this is not what I expected. There's a lot of old people. There's all the young hot chicks.
That's Walt Disney World for you. Home of the old and the hot.
And I remember like an old guy in a shop hitting on my dad's dad. We were like buying souvenirs.
There must be some kind of issue with the
A lot of weird
facility.
shit happens at Disney. I should know because like I said, I was originally a cast member there, and a lot of weird shit went down. And I mean, not like your typical weird shit. This was like out of nowhere random shit.
Yeah. I always see a lot of videos coming
Wait a
from the
minute.
parks, from like
What?
here or like overseas, and like,
Looks like this.
well, you guys have to deal with it. I feel bad for you guys.
Yeah, speaking of that, they just had another. About something in these parts. It's either someone cutting lines or something else went down.
The only time Albert gets
At
a
least
fight
the
in
jury's
the park
intact.
with somebody is if you're arguing about who the better Ariel is, the black one or the white one, I will throw down and defend the original Ariel.
Yeah, I'm of the original Ariel myself. I mean, and a lot of people said that the newer remake of The Little Mermaid didn't do so well in the theaters.
Oh
And
no, it didn't. I hated how they re-wrote some of the songs just to appease the modern people. Cause like having my time when it comes to songs of Disney, it's like, come on, dude, you're a family company. A lot of families still hold old school values. They don't want none of this modern crap.
Yeah,
in their product.
a lot of old Disney movies that were like released a long time ago, they don't exist no more. Like, remember when we used to have Splash Mountain?
Yeah.
They rethemed it now to one of the princesses.
Yeah, the
because
black one.
supposedly they said the original theming for Splash Mountain was considered, I didn't want to say it, but they're saying it had racism in it or something that was inappropriate.
It's like the one thing I don't get though when it comes to like just modern Hollywood, it comes to a lot of this stuff. Like, you know the saying "go woke, go broke." You ever heard that?
I haven't heard that before.
Cause I follow these people on YouTube who are not a big fan of like certain series or movies. They'll like gender swap a character or sex change them to appease the modern like lesbian or trans people. And it's like, oh come on, just keep it original. If you want to do something like that, make a whole new original character.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
I'm pretty sure we remember the old theming for Splash Mountain. It was all themed around the Song of the South, and yet that was the one movie
I didn't see one.
they were saying that it was considered inappropriate for children to watch. Yet there was nothing wrong with the movie. I saw little like clips of the movie. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
The only reason why they said it was considered racist was because the whole story is told by a African American, and yet I'm not against that.
yeah.
What is wrong with that?
Because I know, like, when a lot of people weren't a big fan of the new Ariel, a lot of people were going like, they're racist. Like, no, they like what the original. So I'm sure if they made like a whole different movie, like a whole different mermaid with her, with that Ariel or that black actor, it would have been fine. You feel me?
I mean, if they would have just kept it like how the original was, and just made it into a live action, I'm pretty sure the movie would have done okay. It wouldn't have done as bad as it did.
It's like the one thing that kind of grind my gears is, you know that one song, Kiss the Girl?
Yes.
They changed it up so it's like, you know, kiss the girl. If you kind of like in the way like kiss the girl if you have her permission. And then the whole thing was like she doesn't want to kiss him. She doesn't want to fall in love with him. Like, dude, that's the whole point in the movie. She has to fall in love with the prince.
Yeah, like at the end of the animated Little Mermaid, they ended up getting together.
She fucking wished for legs just to be with him.
Yeah, because like
she
I
gave
don't
up her
get
voice.
this when it comes to like modern stuff is some odd reason now if the man saves the woman, oh that bad. So like, I know they changed it up where in this one Ariel saves the prince from Ursula. Ariel's the one who drives the ship if Ursula kills her. Instead of the prince.
Instead of Prince Eric? Yeah, instead of Eric, yeah. That's dumb. I get what they're doing, but they're trying to appeal to people by making her the strong woman, yada yada. They're changing up the story to that.
When they remade The Lion King, they had to do the scene differently where Mufasa got killed.
Oh, obviously.
They had to do it differently.
So, that movie I think was good, or at least I thought it was fine. I thought Lion King live action was fine, and I'm a big Lion King fan. That's my favorite Disney movie, my favorite Kingdom Hearts world. One of my favorite SNES games. I was fine with that movie.